Thank you. Thank you. So, folks, thanks for joining us. We're here in the 72nd Barracks. Of course, the famous Camp Monrovia Barracks belonging to the Armed Forces of Liberia. And we're here just a day to the deadline day. I think you've just noticed from the war, you saw AFL property vacate by February 3rd or February 3. So, we've been coming here, started the evacuation process from day one. In fact, on the very first day when they started barricading the barracks with barbed wires, we were here, and we came here on a second occasion, and this is our third visit here in the barracks. So basically, since tomorrow is the deadline, we just want to show you what the place looks like, if it's actually happening. Of course, the evacuation have actually started. Families have started leaving, or families have left the barracks already. In fact, the armed forces itself or themselves have been helping to evacuate residents from the Camp Monrovia Barracks or the 72nd Barracks. They have been using their trucks to relocate people to their new destination. So basically, since tomorrow is the deadline, we just want to show you what the place currently looks like. Now, let's set this quickly, that the entire Camp Monrovia or the 72nd Barracks is not empty completely yet. Upon our arrival, we noticed that the activities still ongoing. There are folks still staying in some of the properties, probably awaiting tomorrow to depart the premises. And also we're seeing folks who are still de-roofing their properties because the AFL have asked them to take whatever they have on the roof if they're interested in taking them along. So folks are de-roofing their homes. Also, the 72nd public school is still functional. As you can see, the kids are still going to school. Students are still in class. And so a lot of the students who are going to school in this particular structure are students who already live here in the barracks. So, but now we will take you around and show you some of the places where we think folks are still residing. But let's go to the buildings where the folks are already doing self-evacuation already. So I'm here. Sorry I forgot. Sorry I didn't introduce my colleague, but we're here as a team. My colleague Masiami Kane is behind camera, and of course Yasa Shuba, you all know her. She's also joined this Obi, I think, for the first time, right?
Yes, definitely.
So welcome.
Thank you so much, Anthony Williams, and it's a pleasure to be here at 72nd Barracks, here to bring you a live coverage from the most talked about area where
72nd Barracks.
Yes, but what really caught my attention, Anthony, was the fact that I've seen the school there where the children that reside in this particular area, they are currently in school. So what's going to happen to the school? Is it that they're going to be there for the moment until school can close, or?
Yes, I don't know, because that's one of the things I'm thinking about. A lot of the kids who are going to this school are kids from within this barracks, where their parents reside here with them.
Right.
There are also kids who are from nearby communities, they're making use of this property. So I don't know. But trust me, a public school cannot be within the confines of the barracks. Once the army takes over this place, I don't want to believe that they're going to maintain a public school within the barracks. Probably they might want to accept and then get a time period for it to transition to somewhere else. Since it's a school, it might be one of the only property they will share. But yes, you're right. The kids who reside here, they will be living into other neighborhoods. So probably to readjust is going to take some time, Just the other day when me and my colleague was here, I think it was Masiami, one of the kids spoke to us and she was like, we have already made friends. We have already created relationships here in this particular environment. So it feels sad that we're leaving, but yes, I mean, it did appeal to me when she said it. And it's one of the main reasons why it did, because she was a kid and then she had that thought that relationships were going to be broken because she's leaving the environment, all of that. I just had to tell her you get over it eventually, but like basically That's similar situation will apply with the school. The students
so I
will
think
be
they also
going.
need to abide by, the regulations.
Sure, the students, their families will be leaving, if we're going to go into other neighborhoods. So, yes, obviously. But speaking about the area being empty, this is not what it looks like. Tomorrow is the deadline, but we still see people residing in some of the homes. Well, basically in their final stages, trying to remove whatever they still have here. But you're seeing behind us, there are a bunch of junkies behind us, and some of the belongings for families. We see mattresses, here on the floor. There are mattresses here. And also, they're also removing the zinc. They've been told to remove the zinc and the roofings if they need them. That, was given, authority was given to them by the army. So there you have it. I mean, a lot of work ongoing.
So also, they're going to bring me to my next question here, Anthony. Because we're seeing people here still trying to take their belongings from this environment. So tomorrow is the deadline. What happens next? Is it that, why tomorrow, meet them here? Will they still be able to have access to all of their materials they are trying now to take from this particular area?
Yeah, you're right. But basically, I don't know what ultimatum the army have given.
Okay.
Like after the deadline, no one will have access to the property. We've not gotten any information like that yet to know whether they will allow people to have access to the property. So basically, tomorrow is the deadline. Liberians will always behind deadlines.
Right.
Usually, is it all tomorrow? Alma, how you do? You taking your picture? You want to tell us? She smiled. She said they taking her own picture. So basically, we don't know what's going to happen after tomorrow.
Right.
But what we've been told is that the 14-day period will elapse on tomorrow. So yeah, we're still seeing folks that having their stuffs hanging all over the community. So this tells you that yes, the evacuation is actually happening, and people are actually leaving. The other day we were here, we saw signs of people departing, but it wasn't at a large scale like what we see currently. These are basically the final stages of people who are still hanging around, basically just doing, some final packing, and taking their final stuff, from the environment, basically. But as you can see, if you just show the camera there on the road, a lot of the businesses that have structures along the road, they've all removed all their structures, from the main road. So you don't see any business structure along the road.
Right.
You don't see business structure along the road here. So if you look ahead of us, they've removed all of them. Now, these structures are the actual houses that were built for the soldiers during the 80s. If you see this one, we don't see people in there yet, but I still do believe there are folks still there, but it doesn't look like the people you're seeing in there still want to remain occupants, because you can see they've removed all of their materials. If you look on the balcony, you're seeing the fan, you're seeing the doors, they've removed everything. Same thing with this one right here. This one looks very quiet. If we just go up there quick briefly and just take a walk there, most of them, the residents, are already leaving. So this is another one. It's closed already, as you can see. They've already closed this one. There's nobody in there. The entire neighborhood looks poor. Yeah. So we've noticed most times once we're here, the network always buffers. So I think we should go the other way around. Probably it's going to be okay. But if you can just stand here and show the camera, you look in there, you can zoom in a little bit. You're seeing the residents there. There are a few folks still there, yes, sir.
Right.
But I think they're just wrapping up because tomorrow is the deadline.
Right.
So tomorrow is the deadline. I want to assume they're wrapping up. But if you look at the buildings, Masami, just the other day we were here, look at the rooftops. All of these structures are still high roof, on them. That one ahead of us, that's precisely what we spoke to the lady the other day. But I mean, there's no roof, so it means they've given up on that one. There's another one right here, just right ahead of us here. This one, yes, if you just zoom out, the entire roof, it has been de-roofed completely. So some of these roofing structures that are on these buildings were just temporarily built, and placed on the structures. They were not basically, real construction kind of thing, because the folks residing here knew they were squatting and eventually they will be evacuated. So they just built temporary structures But yes, I think we can go the other way around. Yes. So, but what do you make? I mean, you weren't here the first 2 times that we came here. I think 3 times already. This should be our 4th, I guess. You weren't here, but you must have watched some of the broadcasts. On the very first day when we came, it was very heated because the disenchantment was amongst the residents who were residing here. There are a lot of concerns about not being compensated, you know. Also, the argument has been long. There are folks who think, giving their own side of the story, like, come on, this place belongs to government, so government does not necessarily have to compensate you. But on the other hand, those who have been residing here over the years, they've been like, well, we've been residing, we've been taking care of the place. We believe we're supposed to have been even transported to our new destinations, at least with a low compensation. But that has been the crucial conversation, very long one, you know, about residing here in the barracks.
Yeah, obviously whenever, you know, people in a particular area and, you know, they reside there for a very long time.
Come, why not? Why not? Come, let's talk to you. He wants to talk to us. My man, what happened? Wait, my man. This is an opportunity for us to maybe vent our anger on someone, because basically the evacuation already taking place. You say, you know, you seeing it happening, the people taking their property. You understand? Tomorrow is the deadline. I hope you're aware. Why you stay here? Why haven't you left already, or you've already packed off?
Yes.
Your name, by the way?
Yeah, my name is Frank Marley.
Okay, Frank. Thanks for granting me the chance to talk to you, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, but tomorrow's the deadline, though.
Yeah, I'm aware that tomorrow is the 3rd, February 3rd, 2026, which will be the deadline of our moving. As for me, I live here since my parents came to the place since 98. We've been here living, and we came to the 72nd Barracks. We're not looking at it, but as you know, as God will have it, that the authority of this barracks, they take care of all well, and we live here peacefully. And our living, this is a government property. So if the government say they want a property, we won't have nothing to do about it. Yes, we tell them thank you for the name of town that they are giving all to live here for, and we'll be living. Hopefully by tomorrow nobody will be here again. So I want to say thanks to the government for giving all the time to live here for.
Can you come this way a little bit? Come from this angle. Okay, so I like I like how you understand that you are staying on government property and you're aware that they're taking their property and all of that. But like, I mean, will you miss the barracks when you leave?
Yes, I will miss the barracks.
I mean, because I'm sure you've made some memories here, you've made family, some friends, and all of that.
Yes, we came here was
How old you were at the time?
I came here like 6 to 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or you? Sorry, you don't necessarily have to call your age, but I mean, you're full grown man already now.
Yeah, sure. I will miss the barracks because most especially as all we the one was here in the sport department here on the 72nd Barracks field. I'm a footballer. And I play for the Ghana Pro for the 2 side field there. Yeah. We live here with the one, and I even have my organization here called Financial All Star. We used to practice here every Friday morning. But since that's the case, all of us will miss each other because we live here with love, peace, and harmony. So we really miss this place, and this place, 72nd is a good and loving community. We miss the barracks as well, but do a lot of things.
Yeah, in the barracks. I can understand the feeling. What do you say to people who think people were harboring criminals and bike snatchers and other people here? What do you say to them?
Yeah, we say that for this community, and we say that at least the way the army is coming here, and for we that will still be in 72nd, that will still reside within 72nd, we say that it will be helpful for us. Yeah. Because 72nd, sometimes we're coming from the neck club, we're coming home, criminal chasing all, they're taking our properties, taking our value from all, our material from all. But for the length of time they have been here, since they came here, and we see that the criminal activities has gone down. Even if you're passing on the roadside, you know whether you're not organized well, they call you, ask you question, try to they put you on car.
Yeah.
So this community will be highly protected under the Armed Forces of Liberia.
But since the soldiers came, what's the relationship like with them already?
Yeah, since the soldier came, we've been good rapport. Yeah, we've been good rapport. We joke with each other, we talk well, and we even eat together. And you see, the soldiers they are all Liberian from different tribe, and we all too. This country is so. Government come here. I let the government shouldn't waste time the way they taking people from here. Let it develop the area. Let it develop the area as soon as possible. But they shouldn't then leave the place, open the day, then, wasting time on the next government can come.
Sure.
So if you decide to take a project, the daughter of 72nd Barracks leave, I appeal to them that they should take this project as fast as possible. So at least our country can get a face look.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you very much. I don't want to take much of your time. I really appreciate your concern.
I must say to I really appreciate.
Okay, say your name again.
My name is Frank Mali.
Okay. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
So yes, Frank Mali, I mean, very fair enough. He will miss the barracks, but he encourages the fact that the army wants to move on their property and he can't stand in the way of development. So thank you again, Frank. So let's see, there are other folks who are willing to talk to us. Let's see if we can hear from them. Are you ready? How are you?
I'm back.
Okay, my name is Anthony Williams. You're from the private security agency?
Say that again.
Are you from a private security or something?
I have my own entity as a private security.
Oh, you own it?
Yeah, I own it.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Modesty Mali.
Okay. Were you staying in the barracks here?
Yeah, my son, you got interview. I'm a resident here.
Oh, so you are the one occupying this one?
Yes, they're building here.
Okay. You care to tell us a little bit about yourself, your time here, how long it's been, and all of that?
In the first place, we got to God thank you. We tell God thank you that everybody listened to the people and everything was done fine and it's quiet. But we've been here from the day that President Taylor took over, 97.
Sure.
We've been here from 97 to 98 up to now. We've been securing the area, protecting this terrain, making the environment fine. But on suddenly, we just saw the order was released. So we got to buy by as a soldier. The order of the day is obey, obey, and obey. And we obey, and people are going, and everything is fine.
Okay. Tomorrow is the deadline. I see you stay around.
Yeah, because I got to make sure and do the proper thing over. One of the people here, we got to do the proper thing over. We got to turn it over to them officially. Then we'll see our people going, and everything be done clear, then we relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's the relationship with the soldiers already so far since they started moving in?
For me, the soldiers they are good to us because no embarrassment. They are helping our people to locate them to their destination. I think it's fine. For me, the terrain is fine. The soldiers don't have no embarrassment here because you got to abide by the rule of the army.
Sure.
So when you indiscipline, the soldier will deal with you about they can't make discipline people here, and everything is under control.
Okay. You have a message to government, especially as to the intention of the project?
The message I got for the government, I tell the government thank you for the time we've been here, and we tell the government thank you again to meeting me all, and we tell the government thank you for recognizing us to be here, and we'll buy by that time. Nothing else buy, we'll tell the government. Nobody can fool government. Government say today, our in government, and the government say today that today. So when the day we can't battle it, that what we say the order of the day is obey, obey, and obey. So we mean discipline.
All right. How is it with the agency? How's it going?
Oh, for me, I tell God thank you because we live here that private security we've been living by. We go look for government jobs where they say no. You charge the bodyguard, you like this, you edding, you job we are. All kind of need and they can put on people. So we decided to live at the private security and I the one own the private security that meeting me the gentleman in this barrier. Okay. So that's where we're surviving from. So it's fine with all. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm Modesty Mali, the CEO for Mali Security Service. I'm the CEO, speaking for him from 72nd Barracks. And also, serve as a big man in the defunct government. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See my face, you will recognize me.
I know,
Thank
right?
you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. So Moses Mali, one of the residents also, and running a private security entity. He's been here for ages. You heard his story. Since the regime of former President Taylor, he and his family have been residing here. I just spoke to his son, Frank, who is a professional footballer. And Frank will obviously, in his own words, miss the barracks. He's made so much memories here. He's made so much friends here. But again, at the end of the day, they have to follow the rules and abide by government's regulations. So that's it, folks. We'll just go around a few other places and show you. My colleague Yasa can probably. So guys, yeah, thanks, eh? All right. So we'll leave now. Go to another environment. Yasa, you following and you listen to the testimonies from. You listen to the testimony from Frank Mali and his dad, telling us about their experience here in the barracks. Yes, sir. What do you make of those stories? For me, both their stories were touching.
Indeed, it was, Anthony. The feelings where, you reside in a particular area for a very long time and,
You're leaving.
Sometimes it's sad for them too, mind you. The property is not for them.
Yeah.
Property belongs to another person, which of course is the AFL.
So I just want to stand here and show you that behind me is where the Armed Forces of Liberia soldiers are residing, just like a mini command center where they operate from. They have their trucks in here usually, but you're not seeing a lot of them because we've been told the trucks have taken belongings of residents to their new location. So that's why you're not seeing the trucks around. But basically, this is where they operate from. And you heard some of the testimonies from the residents. The soldiers here are very friendly and they're in good coordination with the residents. So we just want to show you behind there is where they operate from. So we're going to go to the other end and show you what the work looks like. Yeah, but Yasa, you can continue. Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, like I stated earlier, it's indeed an interesting story, but then sad at the same time, because if you reside in a particular area, Anthony, and just leaving, sometimes, you build memory there from childhood and all of that. But we also need to take into consideration that this property belongs to the AFL. So indeed, even if they live here for all that long, when the right time comes, they have to turn over people property and go to a different destination.
Yeah, definitely.
So another thing that I took from them was the fact that they are being very kind, and because you're dealing with AFL, so obviously.
That's a nice one. Is this one empty? Let's see if this one is empty.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, you want to rest us? I came to show your community, mommy. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
How are you? How you doing?
Fine,
you know her very well, eh?
Yeah, she's from the hospital. She got to my
she's Capital Building, yeah? But you live here in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I live here.
But I come on the camera, let's talk to our friend.
No, I'm sorry, man. I'm the officer.
Oh, you're officer?
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you, eh?
Yeah,
thank you.
This is the coach here.
Oh, okay. If he wants to say a word, I will appreciate he can come over.
He can get to in that woman.
Yeah, let him come over. Let him come over. So yes, come, yes, sir, come. You got friends here already who won't tell you.
No, he works at the
he your colleague, eh?
No,
how are you, sir?
He's one of the sergeants.
You care to join us? We just join already. I mean, let's do the interview for him.
Yeah. Okay.
How are you, Omer?
I'm fine.
My name is Anthony Williams. I'm from ELBC. That's my colleague right by you there.
I'm Yasa Subai.
Yes, sir. This is Mr. Property Boy.
Okay, Mr. Gwen, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So we overheard you're the co-chair here in the neighborhood. You care to formally introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, I'm a present co-chair that is pending to leave tomorrow at the hours.
I like that.
In the daytime.
Yeah. Because I almost asked you tomorrow's deadline for departure.
Yeah, thank you ever so much. This is what really prompted me to have come. Even if I was to be interviewed by you people live, let the world see me and hear me. Okay. That is, I will pack my team. 95% of my goods has been gone or transferred by myself. It is not any other person that paid for them. But I did that. The last one that left, I was packing them inside. One of the personnel that came here came and started knocking. You, 3 hours from now, and I said, why you wrote on the wall, you see, you can even show that thing.
Yeah, February 3rd, yes.
February 3rd. And they left the time my hair, started pressurizing me. I said, my dear, I agree. Government is next to God. We all are working cooperatively. Yeah. So with this, I don't want anybody to really pressurize me to admit I'm packing all my things, and this is the remnants of all my luggages. So I told him, and you were getting angry with me, that this is Liberian, all can change. I said, but Liberian, yeah, the word that you wrote on the wall is the time, rather, is the 3rd of February, and the 3rd I done nothing today, the 2nd. So why you are pressurizing me? And he tempting to do something according to him, to me. And he said, you will not talk to me. I said, I will talk with you because you are a human being.
I understand. These things happen actually.
Yeah.
And I understand how you feel. I can't apologize on his behalf.
No. Don't apologize. He's a man.
Yeah.
He's an army. I was in the army before.
Okay.
And I was yes, that was talking finished. With that, he is my son.
Okay.
I was major in the army, but I was not respectively discharged from the post, but I was deactivated by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the former president.
Okay. Since then, you've been here in the barracks?
Yes. Okay. And I even praise the government a lot.
So how long have you been?
For the 27 years I have been here. And I praise the government for keeping me here for the longer time. Because if I was to pay renters for these periods of time, I don't have the money. So with that, I calculated the least amount for renters. That is $10. And I calculated it went up to 6,700 plus. So with this, I appreciate the government.
Okay.
But this short time that was given to us, probably it's supposed to have been just the end is tomorrow. Let God move in peace and remain in peace. That's all.
All right. Thank you very much. We're happy to talk to you.
Thank you.
And you say you are?
I am Pastor Kobati Gwe, Military Baptist Church here. I'm one of the pastors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the church affected?
No, the church was not affected. We even had service there yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you too.
All right.
May God bless you.
Yes, sir. So, yes, you just heard from him. And then, fortunately for us, we keep getting a lot of the people we're talking to former soldiers, you know, who were deactivated and have been living here for ages. The other time we were here, we spoke to a lot of residents, descendants of former soldiers, you know, and all of that. But yes, I mean, it's a cool experience getting to hear from some of them. And then almost all of them we are speaking to kind of cooperative, you know, they are adhering to the regulations.
Definitely, Anthony, I think they would be because, you know, like he stated earlier, he was in the army, he was in the AFL, so obviously he know that this property belongs to the AFL.
Sure.
So for the fact that, you know, they are now coming in to, you know, take over, there's a need that, you know, they buy back, you know, all the necessary mentions that are being put into place right now for, you know, the AFL to come and take on their properties.
Sure.
So it's just necessary. And also, you know, he highlighted the fact that, you know, he stayed here for more than 25 years. That's a huge amount of time. Imagine if you were paying rent, man, Anthony.
Yeah, and he said he did do his own calculation.
Yes.
If he was paying up to $6,000 elsewhere, probably he would not have been able to afford that money.
Definitely.
Sure.
So for the fact that, you know, they were able to, given that access, matter of fact, I think they are all being appreciated in lower burden. Yeah. So that's just one of the things, you know, that is so far from all of them.
You remember the trending video of the guy who was like, well, the president will have to pay me before I move on here, you know, and kind of like he's not leaving until they can put him out and all of that. We're not witnessing anything of that nature anymore. Tomorrow is the deadline. We're not seeing resistance from anyone, nothing of the kind.
No, I think everyone here, all of those that we have spoken to already here, spoke to a matter of fact, I think they have been kind and they are loyal about it. Because majority of them highlight the fact that this property do not belongs to them. Sure. It belongs to the AFL. So it's just a good thing that they are now coming in and they're giving them time to be able to vacate the property. So, I mean, yeah.
So, yeah, I think we just go between the houses again, Masami. Sorry? Shall I go in the car and put it easy on for you?
Alright, so we can
So guys, my Sammy will go take a rest. But let's just go between the neighborhood and show you. So like we said, they're de-roofing the houses, as you can see. They were given the authority to do so anyway. So they've de-roofed all of the houses. And these ones, they're all empty.
Yeah.
I mean, people were residing in here, so probably I don't want to go there and show you. But maybe I could just show right at the balcony here, so you see what it looks like in here. And I mean, this place is completely empty. As you can look, if you're looking in there, there's no one residing in this one. So I mean, so let's go. There's another one right next door. It's completely empty. The residents have left the entire place already.
Majority of the houses are empty. I mean,
Sure.
tomorrow is the deadline.
Yeah, so yeah, basically tomorrow is the deadline, so you will obviously not.
But another
see anyone.
good thing, I admire from the AFL is that, they gave them time to take all of their belongings.
Yeah.
What belongs to them, take it out of the this particular area.
You must have heard that there were folks who were complaining that the very time wasn't enough, yeah?
No, honestly, Anthony, people complain, you know.
Okay.
But then that's the whole routine about
I
it.
do.
Like people normally say,
Yeah.
development comes with pain. So
Yeah.
all of that needs to be taken into consideration.
Yeah. So these were some of the materials that were being used at the roofs, So these are just temporary roofing materials. These aren't, real plank and wood. So they just got them off easily, and that's it. Yeah, sure. So all here were places where this is the septic tank that was built for the actual buildings themselves. But as you can see, it's dilapidated. So on top of the septic tank, the folks were building their own bathrooms. So if you look here, this entire place is extremely deplorable. So this is what looks like a toilet, if you look at that. So this is what was being used by residents here. And then this is the portion on the road, Yasa. So if you look straight forward, we're on the road itself. So all here, they have shops, containers, blocking the view of the structures themselves. But at least now the structures are visible because they've removed like everything, everything. You don't see anything. So now you get to see the very structures themselves. But they all look dilapidated also. I think some of these structures will be broken down and be rebuilt by the army. So if you look on the other hand, that's the barracks itself straight in there. Extremely empty. You just see one or two persons. It's fast becoming a ghost town now. And then here is the portion that goes towards the 72nd junction itself. All of the structures have been removed from the way. There are no structures in here. There are no stores, no containers, no shops, and nothing of the kind. So we can't exit from here. So we'll go around and make our way out, probably, so we can show you where other places looks like from within here. Yes, sir.
This is a huge property, Anthony.
Sure.
And it looks more like a very large community. Yes. So when the guy that you interviewed, Franklin, stated that he make memories here. Matter of fact, he has sport.
Yeah. So these are some of the bathrooms I'm talking about. That's one of them there. This is another one. They are 3 in number. They just made them like makeshift structures, as bathrooms. Yeah. So folks are leaving Yasa. All of these structures are empty. Some of these young people that you see hanging around, it's just a matter or the difficulty to leave that spirit, that feeling to just leave where you used to be.
Obviously.
It's kind of tough. So you will still see people hanging around. Definitely you still see people, but you see the structures, they're all being de-roofed, people are leaving and all of that. So you see, folks are working hard to get their stuff out of this one also. They're removing the zinc. I think we were here earlier, so let's just go quickly here on this one. This one is completely empty. I don't see anyone in here, so it's obvious there isn't anyone residing in there. It's extremely empty. So they've literally taken out everything from here. How you do, guys?
How you doing?
So there's nothing in here. also on the other end there isn't anything. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm good. Deadline is tomorrow. You still want to be around?
no, I came on tonight because I lack of I'm financially depressed.
Oh, I see. I understand. The soldiers were helping folks to evacuate. I don't know. Have you reached out?
Soldier truck.
Why you want to go with the soldier truck, my man?
They do is when go with them to care hell out with them to start intimidation, which I will not accept it from them. I'm a veteran soldier, veteran captain, AFL.
Oh, really? When were you deactivated?
That doing aiding government.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't ask your name.
I'm D.S. Webster Jr.
Okay.
So
how long you been here?
Here, I'm going to stay here for 7 years. I know I can't better up here already. You know, in the army, when construction company was constructing all the buildings and things, the houses and things like that. That's the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But thanks for talking to us, though. We wish you all the best as you go to your new location.
All right. So thanks to you all, all journalists in the Republic here. People are so gentlemen and really intelligent people. I love you, intelligent people. Thanks all you people. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Safe journey.
Okay.
That's how I mean, like to know intelligent ladies like you. Eh?
He mentioned gentlemen too, so. But thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So yeah, let's just go back, yes, sir.
Okay.
So we'll go that way. Yeah, let's go the other way, folks. So that's it. We're still just taking our walk in the community, getting the final words of those who are here, who are already leaving. Tomorrow is deadline. So today we're doing the final work. Yeah, we were here earlier. So we're here. Let's just go the other way there. Yeah, let's go in that direction. So on this end, where we're going, yes, sir,
Right.
they have another exit. So, you know, neighborhoods always have several access points.
Yes.
But do you know what the army did?
No.
They, like, forgive me for the lack of a better word.
Okay.
But they
tell me about it.
barricaded the entire neighborhood. See structures, yes, sir. Look how old this place is. They've de-roofed this one entirely, by the way. So there's no one in here. Yeah, but you see some of these old structures, you know, smaller septic tanks, water connectivity, they're all dilapidated, all damaged, beyond repair from what it looks like.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not an engineer, but that's exactly what it looks like. But yes, the
Yeah,
residents
they have been residing in this
Yeah.
area for quite a long time now, Anthony. So obviously,
Yeah. So there's no one in these ones, yeah? Yes, sir. There's no one in here completely. Let's go a little closer. So this one is empty, extremely. If you look, it's very quiet. There's no one in here. There's nobody in here also. It's empty. So if you look close at the end, that's where the barbed wire is. That's the demarcation there, yes, sir. The renovation will require a lot of work. Let's be real. The renovation will require a lot of work. Landscaping and all will have to be involved. They were making smaller gardens and things like that.
but do you think the AFL personnel are going to maintain this property?
Yes, definitely. The reason is simple. The army is doing recruitment already.
Okay.
And the lack of facilities to host most of their soldiers has arisen already, so it's obvious. In fact, they are intentional about taking this place because they want to renovate it for probably new soldiers or for some purposeful use.
Okay.
So let's go the other way. So I don't know, I want to see if we could try reading their comments. You care to use one of your phones? Let's see if we can read comments. It's good to incorporate those who are watching, you know.
Yes, definitely. So let me see if I can.
So guys, let's see if we can read your comments and tell us where you're watching
because
from.
your phone battery is down.
Oh, this one, it's up.
Yes.
Okay, let me use the other phone.
So let me. Okay.
Yes, let's go.
Comments.
That's fine, I got another one.
Oh, okay.
So yes, go ahead, yes, while I do this.
Yeah, folks. So we have been here, bringing you a live coverage here from the 72nd if you have been following, you know that we have been here minutes now, showing you what exactly is happening here. But we're trying to see how best we can read few comments from the comment section, just for recognition. And I know a lot of people have concern, and they have dropped it there in the comment section. So let's see if we can bring you.
This one is extremely empty, Yasa. Completely empty. That was the kitchen. That's very huge. That was the kitchen. That's a bathroom. Probably a bedroom here. Another bedroom here. Yes, it's basically a 2-bedroom apartment. And bathroom and a kitchen. So this one is extremely empty. There's nobody in here. So, and we made it open, so we just had to take our chances. Yes. So yes, go out. There's another one here. It's empty. This one is also empty. 2-bedroom. It's also empty. Yeah, I'll work on that. How are you, madam? See my guys here. How are you, my man? You alright? Great. So yeah, this one is empty also. Yes, sir. Everyone here has left. There's nobody in here now. Except you see 1 or 2 persons, but basically just for their final moments. Yeah.
More like a farewell.
Wow. You won't imagine Edward Gower Jala's comment, eh? Okay. You care to read it?
So Edward says, Anthony and Yasa are very professional in discharge of their duties. Kudos to you both. Kudos to you too, Edward.
I feel complimented.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're still in the neighborhood. Let's go to the other end. This entire end.
Kindly leave your comments below. Kindly keep the comments coming, and also leave, your concern. So we're gonna read it out for recognition. Probably we might be able to answer just a few of your concerns, and that is if we may.
Yeah. Let me put this on. All right, let's go.
So we're still here, taking you to all of the various apartments.
So yeah.
So far, I think majority of the people have left already.
Almost. I can't determine. I wish I could hear from the soldiers, but army folks don't speak. The soldiers don't speak, so I wish I could hear from them. They could give me numbers and say like literally everyone.
You, Anthony.
But at least every corner we go in, you get to see the place is empty. You don't see anyone there. So yeah. So let me turn this on. So
one thing that I've noticed is that from this other area, I think that all of the houses that were built here were structured just a particular way, more like an estate.
This is the barracks, obviously, so you expect that. I mean, all this particular structure, this particular design that you're seeing is what every army barrack in Liberia looks like. All of the barracks are built in, I mean, they seem very colors. These ones were probably repainted to green by the residents. Yeah, but this isn't what the barracks looks like. But the design is how the structures in the barracks are built. Yes, they're built like estate homes, yes, sir. So yes, ghost town already. 72nd Barracks, already a ghost town. For those of you in the stream, leave your comments in the chat and tell us what you make of this particular evacuation. It's a successful one in my own word, let's be real, because everyone has left. Almost every house we're visiting is empty. Calm. Bathroom, even the bathrooms have been de-roofed, so you don't see anything. Like people just look from here and look that far. You're seeing from here, you're looking as far as the red light end. There's nobody, like literally nobody. So there's no one in there. Let's use this way we can go. Yes. She's scared. Yes, I'm already scared. Someone says you guys are doing excellently well. Hero Faith Williams says, Anthony of the LBS, are you from which part of Maryland County? Yeah, Plebo, or where in Maryland are you from?
Do you even know that? Where are you from?
Does he even know if I'm from Maryland? Yeah. So I'm actually
that's your name.
I'm actually from Harper. Yeah, I went to school in Harper.
The name speaks for the Anthony.
Yeah.
What Maryland are you from?
I
Do you
just
even
said
know that?
Harper. Oh, precisely my hometown is called Fishtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the one in River G, by the way.
Okay.
But we're not here for me.
Definitely.
So yes, I was here the other day. This is where I spoke to one of the ex-soldiers, and he said he was one of the spokespersons, and he was telling me that they've stayed here for ages, and at least they were appealing if government could just give them like transportation, like can we just pay our way with something like small thing, you know, just transportation. So you see, this place is still empty. Still empty. Still empty. So we just seen few people, you know, we just seen few people out there. Sorry? Yeah, this used to be something like a bar or something. And then right here also used to be like a mini entertainment center somewhere right here. So, but all of these structures have all been brought down. The folks out there want to talk to us, but the way they sounding kind of scares me, yeah? The other guy said he's looking for an opposition media institution to talk to. Is that even necessary? I mean, this is national platform. Anyone can raise their issue. For me, you just have to refine how you say it. Yeah.
Again, I think it's a decision you can choose.
Sure. So yeah, you just have to be formal and, you know, sound cool. You can express your dissatisfaction in a very organized way.
Right.
But anyway. But yes, as you've seen, everyone have their belongings out here. They have their belongings out here. Well, we're not engineers, and we're not recommending that they demolish the structures. The engineers will come do their feasibility studies or what have you to determine whether the structures are worth being, you know, renovated for reuse or being demolished for reconstruction. So we can't determine that. So that's how I was talking about access way. This is one of the access points into the community, and because they have barricaded the entire barracks, you can't go out of 72nd Barracks again to go to the red light. And so if you were in 72nd, you could just walk through here.
Okay.
Yeah, you could walk there and go straightly to red light, get on the main road, go to red light, go to 72nd, Bartonsville, or wherever. But if you look further, there are barbed wires there, so you can't exit the community from here. So literally, they just have like 1 or 2 exit points now. Okay. I think that's kind of sounds like a style of control.
You seem to know more about this area.
I once lived here, not precisely in the barracks, but this place was somewhere that I would always come to play football, you know, and do sports.
Okay.
So I'm kind of familiar.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go to the other end of the barracks. So like we're saying, it's fast becoming a ghost town. Tomorrow is deadline day, and yes, we are seeing the outcome of the efforts made by the AFL to evacuate the residents here. Almost every structure is literally empty, and you don't see anyone in here.
I think that's one of the key things, you know, we came here to highlight about, you know, because tomorrow is the deadline, and today we have a lot of people, you know, that are already making their way out to their various destinations. So it's just right that, you know, you come and inform the public about what's happening now, so that, you know, they can be aware. So tomorrow, if the AFL start to do their regular visits, I don't think there will be an issue.
Sure.
But however, most of the people that we spoke to already, you know, they have already, you know, expressed interest in it, and they are also giving kudos to the AFL for the fact that they have lived here all these years. Sure. It means a lot.
Especially the ex-soldiers, yeah?
Yeah, right, definitely.
Yeah. Especially the ex-soldiers, yeah? Yeah, a lot of them are like, well, we've been here for 20, 30 years. 25
years.
Yeah.
30 years. That's a long time to be.
Yeah. So we got no choice.
Paying no rentage and all of that.
Yeah. How are you, man? So yes,
so it's quiet.
Yeah, it's very calm, extremely calm. This looks like what used to be like a church, and then ahead of us looks like a public toilet or a water facility or something. But that's a new structure. But these are the actual buildings that the soldiers were occupying, the ones that you see in them de-roofing. So yes, but a lot of these structures look extremely dilapidated, yes sir. There's going to be some very serious work by the army in terms of renovating this place. Like, This is because this is a whole neighborhood. But this is one of the largest barracks they also do have.
Okay.
Amongst, I was in Nimba, I was in Grand Jide, you know, I saw the ones there. I mean, the large in terms of land space, but you know, in urban places where land isn't that much available, and you have an environment this large, you know, hosting soldiers, it speaks volume, you know. Yeah, so they just have few of them within the Monrovia area. We got the shuffling, the ABK usually. It's the EBK, sorry, and then the BTC. You know, there's the BTC along the Riverfield Highway, closer to the airport. There's another small one where few soldiers are.
Okay.
If you know the name, kindly leave it in the comment section. Yes, you know. So, belongings, yes, sir. Care to talk about the belongings still out?
Yeah, I
Hello.
mean, everyone
How you
here
doing?
now are now, you know, holding their things, making sure they bring up all of their necessary properties, especially those things that really, really matter to them, Anthony.
Yeah.
It's just fair that they take their belongings and carry to where else they are moving, the next location. So we're seeing, you know, a lot of materials here.
Yeah. Just seeing the kids having their final moments on the post, on their balconies. Yeah. You know, having their final moments on their balconies. I was so moved by the kid the other day when she was telling me like she feels sad leaving her friends behind. She's made friends in the neighborhood. You know, look at this other apartment right here. Yes, it's extremely empty. There's nobody in there completely. There's nobody lives in there. So
It seems like they were trying to construct another thing here.
yes, people were just building temporary structures. That doesn't look like a permanent structure. Yes, you can bring that down just by the hit of a machine. It's down. So just something temporary because it's known by everyone residing in here that this property belongs to the army.
Okay.
It's for the government, not them.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, Determined Mose Kamara Gamor says Liberians always overlook things. Martin Singbe says Coast Guard base. Okay, thanks for leaving one of the names. Justina Bayu said AFL that I made. Very interesting. So we want to read your comments now, guys. Let's leave your comments. Let's see if we can read some of them quickly before we leave. Ruben Cooper said there is Todi Military Academy also. Yes, I know of Todi Military Academy. Also, leave your comments. Let's read a few of them before we leave. Well, so there's Todi Military Academy. We also have, yes, Todi is bigger than this place. You're right. I've been to Todi. Ruben Cooper, you're right. I've been to Todi. Todi is bigger than this place. We also have 10 or something says you look for your own trouble. What does that mean? Elisiaka Metz. Okay, let me just say Elisiaka Toure.
Okay.
Mashuraru is not.
I don't know what he mean by that.
Well, I don't want to. Sounds a little fearful to me. They need to demolish all those structures. It looks horrible. It needs to be organized. Siata Tembe. All right, so let's go towards the road end.
Let's keep
reading your comments. Let's go towards the road end, then we can end it right along the main road. So, Stephen King said, where is Red Eye? Stephen, who's Red Eye, sir?
Red Eye?
Is it someone that you know from the neighborhood? We obviously don't know who Red Eye is.
It is a huge environment.
It's very huge, like very huge. I don't want to say well, acting like I know they play too much, but no, don't mind me. Don't mind me. So yes, someone says Garrick Motoa, if I got it right, he said thanks a lot for the great job. Siata Tengbe says, are they going to demolish those structures? We do not know. Hero Faith Williams says, Anthony of LBS are from we talked about that. Zuba Zeze Jr. said, this is a barrack and the AFL wants it. Obviously they do. Man Benduson says, you guys are doing excellent work for the Liberian people. Zuba also said, please ask the CEO of the famous Help Yourself Entertainment Center. Yes, we could, provided if he stay around, but we went in that direction and there's no one there completely, so we weren't able to talk to him. Mom Bendu says, Edward, Goward, Jala, Anthony, and Yasa, very okay, thank you, we read that also. Elijah Horry says, I want y'all to please reach to the famous Help Yourself business, and everyone requesting for Help Yourself business, you know. Yes. And we were there the first day, yeah. I think people were really helping themselves in there. No, but the story goes that the owners of that particular place, according to the lady, she claimed she invests $500,000 to renovate the place, and then suddenly,
is that an entertainment center or what?
Yes, it's an entertainment center. And then suddenly the soldiers came and they are taking them to leave. So, but that's something that I cannot independently verify. Yeah. So Flomo Livingstone said Charles Taylor is not in power anymore and Taylor don't want that place. But this is in it's Liberia's property, by the way, so it doesn't matter who's in power. So Elijah Harris says the first speaker grandma was poor. Well, this is oh really? That's interesting. So yes, Flomo Livingstone, you live on government land for many years without paying rent, and you want the government to pay you again. For what reason? Ah, my man, no, who's scared of you? Where you want to, my man? Yeah, but come, bro. Can I let go? Oh, you're not living here? My man, when you're not living here, don't get all hard time about begging you. What people know who they taking from here, you're not living here, don't stress all. But how are you? You live here too? Oh, you know what? These guys are interesting. Yeah, how are you, my man? What you say? What are you? Okay. Let's talk about tomorrow at Dayland Day. You know that?
Sure, I know.
So, what you say? Why you stay here? Why you live here?
Because you know this is where I will live before the time.
Okay.
And now we take all the stake up because we take everything off. What do you do? So we take it off. So this is what we try to do.
So basically, you're just doing your final thing, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. But how long you been here?
I've been like I'm like 5 or 6 years.
Okay. Yeah. But you know you were squatting on government property?
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure.
All right. So where you headed now? You got a new place already?
Yeah, I'm trying to live around the certain community around. How you call it? Extra community. Okay. Yeah,
all right. How are you and the soldiers coping? You're friendly?
Well, we are very cool and they are very friendly people. They are not like people like angry people. They have so much money. Even though they have bad money and they don't know what to do, but we still have to be because we make them, they make us. So we live with one another. We have cool, you know. Yeah, so and. My view of me saying I say that I want to get my view out to the world. Like people are saying that all people are saying that old people they gave Mundo people Georgia town, Hailing town, Chobaka town. So I want to tell people that they want to know that nobody gave Mundo anybody from here. Nobody. What they said before, they said they want to like bring your truck. The transport where you going to go to carry you free or charge, so no money payment. And I want to be doing since then.
Okay.
We hearing news that people are saying now the media saying that they pay people who are moving here, they get people $1,500 USD when they move the area. La. Anybody will say that thing la.
Okay, but we're not the one that's saying
that. You are saying that all generally are carrying the news that people were paying to move and they will refuse to move.
Okay, so any final word?
Yeah, my final word is there. I just want to tell Omen thank you for why he did because people are already complaining. They say that they want for him making the people leave the area. So I want to tell that you know like Omen. Everybody needs a better place to live. When we need development in the country, development camp, you got to feed people. So you got people are development. So now we're feeling here because for me, I'm very happy to move because you live in free area, people say not free area, but me for me, I say you're not free area because through our grandparents, tax they paid before, they were all get better area. So I tell Omen thank you for the development care. I only pray that the way they are taking off from here, they should not leave the place. They can be fearful. Other people are be fear. They can't. Because sometimes they bought up. They take people from the place, nowhere. At the end of the day, the place become battle. So I want to tell them that they really are taking people from here. They try their best to
at least to make the area better, at least not be share for other people.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah? Oh, I thought the two of you were doing it at once.
No, the people just making statement, but some of
introduce yourself then.
My name is Momo Family.
What you want to talk
from
about?
From Brankett, I want to discuss because some who have cabinet shop right back here.
But they take a cabinet shop on there?
No, they take a cabinet shop, but the woman who have the cabinet shop, who have in our community, we've been there for longer of time. You understand? But we've been working there, but no problem. But now she infected. You understand?
Oh, she was affected?
Yes, she affected.
So it also affected your job?
It also affected my job directly. So in the long time we've been there, she said she's been there almost like 2 times. You know, she stayed on there a long time since they face the era because they have this behind the barrier and they got another location from that side and the bar face, the whole face. So that's not how we all got concerned. But we now live here personal because somehow we have a business area, different places, we have all our activities, we got different job places, different places. But not like you say we fear, but we feel hurt for our brothers who in person here because some of them they live here for longer of time and they're not discussing to them for what we'll be giving them, and some of them they feeding that hurt and we will be there with them to the while, be in the sorrow because it's a sorrow now.
Thanks for standing with your colleagues.
Yes.
You see your name again?
My name is Momo Family.
Okay, Mr. Family, thank you. It's really tough, yes, sir. It's not something easy to accept, but it has already happened. But basically that's it, guys. You just have to adjust. So guys, let me bring you the actual information. Earlier we had Masami behind camera and Masami could not stand the sun, so she had to go in the vehicle and put the AC on. Unfortunately, my colleague Yasa has also given up. She can't make it with the sun. She's gone.
I'm here, guys.
She can't make it with the sun. It's not easy. So
no, but indeed,
it's extremely hot. It's extremely hot in here. So I think we can now bring it to an end quickly. So folks, we'd like to say thanks for watching. Chief, you want to hold it so we close up quickly? Yes. So it's been like I think almost an hour now since we started, but basically just to show you what the final moments of those who are evacuating the 72nd or Camramroy Barracks looks like on deadline day, which is obviously tomorrow. They were given a 14-day ultimatum to vacate the premises of the AFL. This place was built sometimes in the 80s during the era of late Liberian President Samuel Kanyado. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section.
Okay.
But again, former President Taylor moved in here also with the soldiers. Some of the ex-soldiers lived in here. And then when former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf took power, lots of these soldiers were deactivated, but then they still continue to live here. And this place became an entire neighborhood. Residents from around the 72nd area, from other parts of the country, also moved in here with their families. They built their own structures. They built schools. They built medical centers. They built, you name it, a whole long list of infrastructures in here, like an entire neighborhood, an entire community. Well, 14 days or 13 days ago, the Armed Forces of Liberia started barricading this entire place, and they've asked everyone who's residing here to vacate these premises. On tomorrow, February 3rd or 3, the deadline is going to elapse, and we just came here to show you what it looks like. Folks are evacuating, folks are de-roofing their structures. Almost everyone has already left. This place now looks like a ghost town. Yasa, any final word before we leave?
Okay, thank you so much, Anthony Williams. Folks, you have been following us. We have spoke with a lot of people that were in this particular area who, highly, say kudos to the AFL personnel that are here. They are working alongside collectively. It's a smooth environment, and they're going to miss a lot of happenings here. There are a lot of memories that were made at this particular area. But however, everyone that we have spoke with so far have welcomed, this initiative. So indeed, it is a good one. Like people normally say, development comes with pain. Sure. So definitely, this place needs to be developed. But until then, wherever you join us, I'd like to say thank you so kindly for following us. My name is Yasa Suba. I've been here with my colleague.
My name is Anthony Williams. Bye-bye for now, guys.